Hey folks, Sunday Night Football is here. Philadelphia Eagles against the Los Angeles Rams. It's going to be an epic matchup. The Philadelphia Eagles, riding a 6-game winning streak, invade SoFi Stadium to face the resurgent Los Angeles Rams. Kickoff is set for 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, and the stakes are high. Before we start, please subscribe to this channel for more exciting content. Both teams are battling for playoff positioning, and this matchup could have major implications down the stretch. This isn't just another game, it's a clash of styles. The Eagles, with their league-leading rushing attack, will look to ground and pound their way to victory. Meanwhile, the Rams, led by veteran quarterback Matthew Stafford, will counter with their explosive passing game. The Eagles are red-hot, having won 6 straight games, showcasing their dominance and resilience on the field. After a Week 3 stumble against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have bounced back with a vengeance. They're coming off a dominant 34-17 victory over the rival New York Giants, a game that highlighted their offensive prowess and defensive strength. In that game, their offense was firing on all cylinders, executing plays with precision and power. Jalen Hurts continues to shine as the Eagles' dual-threat quarterback, demonstrating his ability to both pass and run with exceptional skill. Their rushing attack, spearheaded by Saquon Barkley, is virtually unstoppable, breaking through defenses with ease and consistency. Don't count out the Rams, though. They have shown remarkable resilience and determination. After a sluggish start to the season, they've won 4 of their last 5 games and are finding their groove, playing with renewed energy and focus. Matthew Stafford is healthy again, bringing stability and experience to the quarterback position. He has a plethora of weapons at his disposal, including the reliable Cooper Kupp and the emerging star Puka Nacua, both of whom have been instrumental in the Rams' recent success. The Rams are back home after a tough road loss to the San Francisco 49ers, a game that tested their mettle and resolve. They'll be looking to make a statement on national television, eager to prove that they are a force to be reckoned with in the league. With both teams at the top of their game, this matchup promises to be an electrifying showdown, filled with high stakes and intense competition. The Eagles' offense is a thing of beauty, a balanced attack that can beat you in multiple ways. Whether it's through the air or on the ground, the Eagles have the tools and talent to dominate. They lead the NFL in rushing, averaging a staggering 181.3 yards per game. This ground game is powered by a combination of explosive running backs and a mobile quarterback, making it one of the most feared rushing attacks in the league. Saquon Barkley is a one-man wrecking crew, and Jalen Hurts' ability to make plays with his legs adds another dimension to their ground game. Hurts' dual-threat capability forces defenses to account for him on every play, opening up opportunities for other playmakers. But don't sleep on their passing game. The Eagles have a potent aerial attack that can strike quickly and efficiently. Hurts has made significant strides as a passer, and he has a knack for making big throws in crucial moments. His development as a quarterback has been impressive, and he continues to improve with each game, showing poise and confidence under pressure. The loss of Devonta Smith to a hamstring injury hurts, but they still have weapons like tight end Dallas Goedert. Goedert is a reliable target who can make tough catches in traffic and is a key component of their passing attack. And Quez Watkins, who caught 2 touchdowns against the Giants. Watkins' speed and playmaking ability make him a dangerous weapon in the Eagles' arsenal. The Rams' offense revolves around the golden right arm of Matthew Stafford. The veteran quarterback has thrown for over 2,500 yards and 13 touchdowns this season, and he's capable of putting up big numbers against any defense. Stafford's favorite target, Cooper Kupp, is one of the most precise route runners in the game. He's a nightmare for opposing defenses, and he's always open. Puka Nacua has emerged as a big play threat, averaging over 13 yards per reception. If the Rams can protect Stafford and give him time to throw, their passing game can light up the scoreboard. Defensive showdowns. Eagles' stifling defense. The Eagles' defense has been just as impressive as their offense. They're giving up a league-leading 5.5 yards per pass attempt, and they're adept at creating turnovers. Their front 4, led by Fletcher Cox and Josh Sweat, can generate pressure on the quarterback, and their secondary, anchored by Darius Slay and James Bradbury, is one of the best in the business. They'll face a tough test against the Rams' high-powered passing attack, but if they can get to Stafford and force him into mistakes, they have a good chance of slowing down the Rams' offense. Defensive showdowns. Rams' defensive prowess. The Rams' defense has faced its share of challenges this season, but they're still a formidable unit. Aaron Donald, despite missing some time with injury, remains one of the most disruptive defensive players in the league. He's a force of nature in the trenches, and he'll be looking to wreak havoc on the Eagles' offensive line. The Rams' secondary, led by Jalen Ramsey, will have its hands full with the Eagles' talented receiving corps. They'll need to play tight coverage and limit big plays if they want to keep the Eagles' offense in check. Key matchups and predictions. This game features a number of intriguing matchups that could determine the outcome. The strategies employed by the coaches, the execution by the players, and even the atmosphere in the stadium will all play a part in shaping the final result. Here are a few to keep an eye on. These matchups are not just about individual battles, but also about how well the teams can adapt and respond to each other's tactics. The game within the game, so to speak, will be fascinating to watch. Eagles rushing attack versus Rams front seven. This is a classic battle of wills. The Eagles have one of the most potent rushing attacks in the league, led by their dynamic running back, Saquon Barkley. The Eagles want to run the ball and the Rams know it. This clash will be a test of strength, technique, and endurance. Aaron Donald and company will need to be at their best to slow down Saquon Barkley in the Eagles' ground game. If he can consistently pressure the Eagles' backfield, it could force them to rely more on their passing game. Rams' passing game versus Eagles' secondary. This is strength versus strength. The Rams have a high-powered passing attack, led by veteran quarterback Matthew Stafford and a talented group of receivers. This is strength versus strength. The Rams' aerial assault will be a significant test for the Eagles' defensive backs. The ability of the Rams' receivers to create separation and make plays downfield will be critical. Matthew Stafford and the Rams' receivers will test the Eagles' secondary, which has been one of the best in the league this season. Stafford's experience and arm strength allow him to make throws that few other quarterbacks can. Jalen Hurts versus Rams defense. Jalen Hurts is a dual-threat quarterback who can make plays with both his arm and his legs. The Rams will need to be disciplined in their pass rush and coverage to contain him. Hurts' ability to make plays with both his arm and his legs makes him a difficult matchup for any defense. The Rams' defense will need to be aware of his dual-threat capability at all times. The Rams will need to account for his mobility and keep him contained. This means maintaining their rush lanes and not overcommitting, as well as having a spy on Hurts to track his movements. As for predictions, most experts are leaning towards the Eagles. Their recent form and balanced attack give them an edge in this matchup. They're the hotter team, and their balanced attack gives them an edge. The Eagles' ability to both run and pass effectively makes them a difficult team to defend. However, the Rams are at home, and they have the talent to pull off an upset. This game promises to be a thrilling contest, with both teams having the potential to come out on top. The final word, a night for the history books. This Sunday night football matchup has all the makings of a classic. Two NFC contenders playing at a high level with playoff implications on the line. The Eagles' rushing attack against the Rams' passing game. Jalen Hurts against Aaron Donald. It doesn't get much better than this. Buckle up, football fans, because this one is going down to the wire.